bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
So we're back up here this morning. It's still a little cold, but it was about 27 this morning, but the sun's out. It's warming up pretty fast. So that gives us a chance to get up here and get something done. What we're working on today is hooking up that fuel flow sensor. Last night in the mail, I guess late last night, we got our starter kit for the NEMA 2000. Now, what we're doing is hooking the fuel flow sensor to the Simrad. And to do that, we got to have the power T. If you have a NEMA system on your boat already, you don't have to worry about this. You can just hook it up. If you don't have any NEMA system so far, you have to have this starter kit. What it does is powers the T. It powers the system. This thing is not cheap. A starter kit runs about 60 to 80 bucks. You get two T's, the two ends, the powered, a short cable, and a 20-foot cable. Now, what kind of sucks is the cable that comes off of the fuel flow sensor isn't long enough to get all the way up under the dash, which is, I guess, where I'm going to put this. So we're going to have to, it's way too much, but we'll have to use the 20-foot cable. But yeah, it kind of sucks. You either wish it was longer or shorter. But either way, I thought about installing the starter kit in the back, but then I figured, I don't know, if I ever decide, who knows what they come up with in the future, and if I ever decide to add anything up front, I want it up here. So we're going to have to try to find space under the dash, which is already pretty crowded, to install this. So let's get started and see what we can mess up today. So I've been sitting here trying to figure this out. I don't have any of those open, but this power wire comes from the back. I think what I'm going to do here is cut this. I'm going to install a fuse, because I noticed there isn't one on the radio. There's already a fuse on here. So I'm going to put those two together. That way they're both fused. And then just run the power for the NEMA from there. Not the greatest, but it's whatever. And we'll come like right in here. So we'll connect the fuse to here first. Yep. Alright. So now we have a fuse. We should have done that in the first place. Now we'll take a little bit off of this one. What we're going to do is use this bigger blue tie. So those all should be wired together now. Once upon a time, I had some tape. It was good tape. I like that tape. But friendships don't last forever. Cold electrical tape. Ah, I knew I was going to do that. Alright, so now, I don't know. Anyway, let's put him back up here. So he's back up. Now, I have this and I have to shove. Oh, I got to find the ground. I've got to run the ground. I think we got it. So now it's just a matter of shoving all this stuff up underneath there. But for now, I just looked on the back of my radio. It does not accept this. It accepts something else. So we can pull this off for now. And we're going to have to run that 20 foot, and we got to run that all the way to the back. Yeah, remember in the previous video where I had that crazy battle with that cover in the aft cabin area? The one, yeah, it took me like an hour to Yeah, I got a fight with that again. Hopefully I can find a way to get it without pulling that thing all the way down. I don't want to do that again. So I got my handy glove box out again. No, I didn't know I was going to do this when I ran the Simrad line, or I'd have done it then, but let's see. I'm going to try to connect these lines. Up underneath. So I'm going to run this one as forward as I can. That way. I can feel it, so I don't think I'll have to take that panel all the way down. Thank God. So now we go back down below. Stuff everywhere. I can see light. Yeah, that's that piece. There's the other side. Oh man, that was stupid. I did too. Dang it. I knew something like this was gonna happen. I ran down the wrong end. Oh, sucks. You know, if there's a wrong way to do it, I'm gonna do it that way first. I didn't even think to look at that before I did that. Not too bad. Let's try this again. Round two. Actually, this isn't very bad. Oh, wasn't too bad. I think we got it. Alright, get out of here. So, we got this over here. We're going to pull as much as this through as we can. That way we have less over here. And connect our T's to the power, and then shove those up in here. Just shove that out of there. No! Ow. Definitely getting my ab workout. You ever want to be fit and broke? Buy a boat. Ah, crap. So that's all in there. The fuses are where we can get to them. Make sure we got power.
Highs in the mid-60s, sunny.
That ain't bad.
Highs in the mid-60s.
So now we got to figure out how in the world this works with the Simrad. But they got that all in there. Let me put my trusty glove box back in for the, I don't know, third, fourth, fifth, time, something. This thing's definitely been in and out a few times, and I still never found that screw. Oh, better. So now I'm going back to a project I started the other day. I just thought it was going to be quick and easy. It's a gigantic hole. They used to have like a spotlight, and that was the controls for it, but it was this ginormous thing and this huge thick hole. So what I'm going to do is just put this little cup holder over it, But the screws that I tried to use the other day were those worthless, cheap stainless. And of course, they didn't go in. Yeah. Completely stripped out. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that ain't going nowhere. But that's my lazy butt way of covering a hole I didn't want to fill in. And we got plenty of cup holders. So, just a cool little thing that I probably shouldn't show you, but my little console that I installed here, it works out perfectly that I can pull my Simrad off of the dash and it fits right into there. So that way when I'm away from the boat, it's locked up. I don't have to worry about somebody just grabbing it and taking it off. And it's a convenient place for it. But I think that works out pretty well. I'm happy with that.